like you're so far away, and yet I believe you're just blocks from the studio.
Listen, I am literally right outside our door of CW7 Arizona, and we are at Buckin' Riders because we're celebrating National Oyster Day at one of the top oyster bars in the country. You know, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I know we're not allowed to. I'm going to say the world. Yeah, and you know when the board moves, you know what's going on. That's right. Something fun's going to pop up. What could it be? What could it be? What? It is National Oyster Day officially here at Buckin' Riders. And I will say, Chef, I'm very excited because I'm getting a little education on oysters, but I'm very excited to be here with you guys to name one of the top oyster bars in the country. How cool is that?
That's amazing. And you know what? I hate to brag a little bit, but we kind of deserve it.
You do. And the thing is that you guys are very new. You're kind of like fresh still in the valley. It's like, what, maybe, 3 years, 4 years now?
Our Scottsdale location has been open for about 3 years now. The one here that we're in right now has been just celebrating its 10th year. So.
Oh, my goodness. Has it been? You don't realize that because you come in here and you just, like, feel at home. And it goes very quickly. You also have the Gilbert location, which is really cool. And we're going to learn about oysters right now as we're seeing them all set out here. But what I love is that your oyster bar is ready to go. And we're learning that these are fresh oysters. Literally went to the airport just now and got these in.
Yeah, we actually order directly from the oyster farmers. We don't go through a middle person. We have them flown from the farm the day that they're harvested. They're shipped here to Arizona. We have our own van that goes to the airport 7 days a week and picks up all of our products. So we are getting our oysters into the ice here, ready to serve about 24 to 48 hours out of the water.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Okay, Here we go, a little setup here, which is amazing. But what I didn't realize that there are definitely different oysters, different tastes. So let's talk about the different type of oysters you have here.
Okay, so we're looking at Washington oyster on the left-hand side here. This is a rock point. You can see it's a nice, plump, creamy oyster. This is pretty typical of West Coast oysters because the Pacific Current goes in a clockwise fashion, so it's pulling cold water down from Alaska down the California coast, and that makes for a colder oyster. You get a little bit of a deeper cup right here. It's just a little bit deeper cup is what we call it, and that makes for a sweeter, milder, creamier oyster.
Got it. Okay.
And then right here and here we have oysters from Virginia and Maine, respectively. This is the shooting point in the permaquid. You can see by the shells there's a little more of a green color in there. West Coast oysters, because the Atlantic Current, again going in a clockwise motion, is coming up through the Caribbean, carrying those warm waters up the coast. You're going to get a brinier, a little bit more intensely flavored oyster out of that.
Got it. Okay, and then
over here, you see these look similar to the Washington ones, and this is a New Zealand oyster, the Coromandel's. This is coming from very, very cold waters again, so you get that nice, plump, creamy, milder tasting oysters. The Coromandel's in particular are a little more briny than your West Coast oysters, just being in New Zealand based on the waters that they're coming from. But still, you've got that deeper cup from the very cold oyster as opposed to a more shallow cup of a East Coast oyster.
All right, and then what do you recommend with them? Like I see the different sauces, right?
Yeah, so we serve a variety of sauces here. We have our Thai chili sauce. This is a very traditional oyster condiment. It's called mignonette. It's a vinegar and white wine with shallots and peppercorn. And then everyone, of course, loves cocktail sauce.
There it is, the cocktail sauce. I know. So you're going to set one of these up for me, all right? Will you set one up? And I'm going to let you pick. All right, you're like my oyster sommelier or whatever it is. All right, let's just set one up while we're doing that. Jessica, come on in here because Jessica, I'm going to come on this side because no, you stay over here. No, we're dancing. We're dancing. All right, you stay right there. There you go. Stay right there. I'm coming this way because we're going to talk bubbly.
Yes.
To go with oysters, which is very important, and wine.
Yes. I mean, listen, we want you guys to experience having the oysters and drinking something with it. So we pair with some really great winemakers. I will tell you, we've got a wonderful Albarino here. It's a very clean, crisp kind of salinity in it that goes really well with oysters. The other thing, too, is we do a lot of bubbly. So on the weekends, we do 50% off some of our select bubbly wines. This one here, the Emile Paris, I'm a little bit more bougie, so I'm going to go a little bit more with the bubbly here. This is a specialty reserve for us to go really nicely with oysters. So oysters, bubbles, oysters, white wine. It's a really great combination.
Right.
So,
and we have to talk about this past weekend. You guys celebrated National Oyster Day.
Absolutely.
How many oysters did you guys go through again?
you know, between 3 locations, we probably shucked about 30,000 oysters. It was insane.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
it was insane.
And that's what I love is that they shuck them for you. They're all set to go.
Absolutely. Everything comes in fresh. Like you said, we set everything up. So now we have these oysters that everyone's experiencing this awesome oyster experience. They get to pair it with some great cocktails, some fun wine. I mean, it's a really fun thing, especially in the valley, in Arizona. You're thinking to yourself, fresh oysters in Arizona? Yeah, it happens every day here at Buck.
I like it. All right, quickly, let people know right now what time they can start coming in to enjoy oysters.
Well, goodness. At our Scottsdale location and our Phoenix location, you can come in at 11 o'clock Monday through Friday. Gilbert location and at 11:30.
Perfect. There we go. All right, it is National Oyster Day, and what do you recommend for me just to give a little try to, Jeff? Which one? Which one we gonna do?
We're going to go with the Rock Point Washington oyster,
Okay.
a little sweeter, creamier, and milder, and I'm going to give you the mignonette experience.
Okay.
Just a little bit is all you need.
And how many should you do a day?
How many oysters? As many as you want.
Okay, as many as you want.
A little drop of
So.
lemon on there.
All right.
There you
So
go.
there we go. All right.
Try that one.
Let's go with it. Here we go. Oh my goodness. That's it. Wow. 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 Buck and Riders, National Oysters Day. Get in here, people.